How do you know that, though?
Because male cats really need more water. Dry food's bad.
They're called tomcats, right? Male cats?
Yeah, tomcats. Dry food is just like dried cereal. Dry food's pretty bad.
I think it's
I would try to do.
I think it's okay.
I would try to do 1.5 cans to 2 of wet food.
No, I think he's getting fat off that wet food. I think he needs a quarter. It's like eating cereal. You know, it's not the best thing, but you want to. I always say keep the dry food going. Do 1/2 can or 1/4 can in the morning, and then do 1/2 can at night.
Yeah, so 1 can of wet food. That's
so basically a can of wet food, and then keep the dry a little bit out there. Yeah. Not too much where he'll just gobble down like it's like noodles. Yeah, it's like it's noodles. All right. No, get the brand. Get the brand. I want the brand. Okay. Where's the brand name? Cat Toys, the brand. Right, she's doing the acting thing. She's about to lose it in the vents. You're gonna lose it in the vents. It's a catnip. Okay, here we go. No, it's Cat Toy.
Edmund really likes that on the wooden floors. Okay.
It'll remind me that it's there. It's a little noise. Here. You're welcome. You can throw it away.
Yeah, I know. My car's not too bad.
About it. All the way. Every day.
I know I grabbed it. Make sure you don't sit on yours. Squish all over your kayak. Khakis.
Watch the words, my friend. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. These words someone known a writer. What is this? Is for the cat?
No, here it is. Finally found it.
Okay. Well.
So now I got 2. It's probably gonna bust.
Hang on. She just threw crackers into the vent, and Pennywise got it. She was feeding Pennywise crackers. Just mime what you did, so we can CGI it later. Just mime what you did. She took crackers and threw them in the vent. That's Dallas actors. All right, you're throwing crackers in a vent.
I had plastic. I feel bad.
You do feel bad because that's a vent. And nowhere that goes into the water supply. And now people are going to be eating crackers whenever they put water in a cup from their faucet.
I'm sure there are rubbers down there. Rubbers.
And how do you spell faucet? F-A-U-C-E-T. That makes me a writer. Faucet. Not Fosse, faucet. Fosse's like that. I'm talking about faucet. Like,
okay.
You got it? Very good. That's Fosse. But you got to make a hunchback like that. Do a hunchback. Hunch. There you go. That's Fosse. Now lean over more, kind of like your stomach's hollow. Just like you're in, what's that called? Cabaret. Now say, life is a cabaret, my friend. Say it like that. I want to hear it.
Life is a cabaret, my friend.
No. Life is a cabaret, my friend. Listen to my voice. Try it again.
I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Emulate. Life is a cabaret, my friend.
My friend.
Okay, that's the serious version. Cut.
All right.
Which Walmart?
Over there.
All right. I got to get gas, and I got everything turned on. That's Bird Communications right there.
What's his name just texted me and said, tell Cole I said hi.
What's his name? D? You talking about D?
I wonder if he called my job.
All right. Tell me later. All right. 707. And I got a Zero Coke refill. A little bit of Coca-Cola in it. We're gonna see what they're charging. Not too bad. Last time it was a little bit better. We are hot spotting. That means we're headed to what's called a hot spot for runner. It's going to be an 8.6 mile hot spot, 19 minutes. We'll arrive at the hot spot at 9:35 in the post meridian. So they have hot spots. Hot spots is basically an active spot or a spot that shows activity. It's not a restaurant, it's not a museum, it's not a store, it's an area where you wait for the ding ding. All right, we've been called a Whataburger. The amount of time is 10 minutes. It's a 4 mile, 10 minutes, okay. 4.1. It's still calculating. 4.1 miles to the pickup at Whataburger. We'll arrive there at 9:33 in the p.m. Post meridian. Today is May 16th. It's 9:22 p.m. We're doing some night runs. Yes, hi, how are you? So y'all have the Buffalo Ranch at the Spicy?
No, we do not. It just comes with the regular chicken strips.
Oh, okay, but y'all do have Buffalo Ranch.
Yeah, we do.
Can you make it spicy? Can you make it spicy if you wanted to make it spicy?
We don't have like spicy chicken strips.
Okay. Is there anything that you can put on it that makes it spicy?
Buffalo sauce is spicy. There's nothing really that will make it crazy spicy. We have jalapeno ranch, but it wouldn't mix that well, I don't think.
Does the Buffalo Ranch, is it okay to have it spicy? Do y'all sell it spicy?
No, it comes with the regular non-spicy chicken strips. Then we put buffalo sauce and ranch sauce on it.
Oh, so y'all make it spicy.
Yeah.
I understand. Harmon Dobson. She said, who's that? He's the guy on your wall. He's also a guy that created Whataburger, and he died in a personal plane accident where his plane went 100 feet in the air. And when his partner died on an impact because the engine failed, he created Whataburger. He died in a plane accident. It was a personal plane. And he, was a great guy. His main goal in life was to create a hamburger or cheeseburger that would fit in both your hands. That was the goal that was written on paper. And that's what he tried to do. And he did it. Because the Whataburger will fit in both your hands. You don't even have to worry about it because it naturally fits in both your hands when you eat it. Have you ever ate a Whataburger with one hand? Very difficult. Try it. Go home, order some Whataburger, and try it. I dare you. All right, so we tried some experiments tonight. We did a whole show where it was in one take, and I haven't done that yet. And we did that at the PetSmart. The whole show is in one take. And then there'll be a follow-up show that'll show the other takes. I'm gonna try it, so I wanted to try it, and so it was an experiment. Let's look and see. All right, trunk open. How do I say it? Sorry about that. I'm just making sure the sniper's not in there. This must be it. Let me check the address here. Yeah, we're good. In the show, I talk a lot about Bradley Cooper. I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty big deal. I did dedicate a song to him on my SoundCloud, which is gonna be hard to access. I do have a copy of it. It's called Bunny Man. It's about a fictional group of Southerners during the Civil War, probably like 1860, 1861, 1862, maybe 1863, where they developed their own little militia. They were like a platoon group in the South. They would wear bunny rabbit ears, these little bunny ears. And they would run out in the fields before the Yankees So the Yankees would shoot at them and waste their ammo before they would before they would ambush. So they would run out on purpose to get their attention. So they would shoot at them, and they would run in zigzags through a field. Then, after they made it back, they would charge. It would be a little less ammo that the Yankees had on the charge. So the Southerners would be able to try to overpower them. They were called the Bunny Men, and I wrote that song for Cooper. Because Cooper's from Philadelphia. He's a Yankee. And I am from Texas. I'm a Southerner. And Bunny Man, it was on SoundCloud. It still should be on SoundCloud. And I have a version of it. I may put it on Drooble. It's wild. I wrote it for Bradley Cooper, the movie star, to jump out of an airplane in Atlantic Wall, because I'm jealous that he's going to be in Atlantic Wall, and listen to it as he flies down with his parachute. If he does a jump. Because sometimes they jump for movies. And I think it would be crazy. It's a crazy song. It's crazy. I don't know if I mentioned Cooper's name in it. There was another one called Kill the Coop. But that one's just about corrupt movie stars. You know, drug addict movie stars that push drugs on people. The other one, which is Bunny Rabbit, or I'm sorry, it's called Bunny Men. Bunny Men, or the Bunny Men, is about the Civil War. It's about the Southerners. They dressed up like bunnies, or they wore the bunny ears, and they would run out into the field in front of the Yankees. So the Yankees would shoot at them and waste ammo. They were like a distraction, a decoy. Then, after they would shoot at them to try to get them, then they would charge the Yankees, full charge, screaming with bayonets and muskets, throwing gunpowder bombs at them. They were wild. One Southerner could kill up to 10 Yankees. One Southern soldier could kill up to 10 Yankee men, sometimes even more. Trust me, listen, we didn't lose the South. We proved that on September 11th. They better heal. The rabbit. They have them here in Plano. There's the Bunny Man, or at least one of them. There's his friend. Now they are the Bunny Men right here. His friend right behind there. There he goes. Wow, I'm way off. I'm way off on that. My goodness. Yeah, I have a 3-point zoom on it. I don't know my angling right there. There we go. My goodness. Where's his friend though? I don't know. It's good eating. Rabbit is really good eating. French love it. What you do is you gut them and you put them in a pot and you steam it for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. It's the best meat ever. At least you get buckshot in them. If you get buckshot in the rabbit, then, you know, then you got to spit it out. You can make rabbit stew too. They'll be doing it in 2030. All day long. Every one of those rabbits will be pretty much eaten in 2030. Plus the French restaurants love them. They love them. Because we're going to have a Woody Guthrie here rising up. Yes. How are you? Okay, now one more time on the dipping sauces.
We have spicy buffalo, honey mustard, tangy barbecue, hot mustard, ranch, sweet and sour. We also have ketchup and hot sauce.
Gotcha. That person at that window had excellent service. Probably the best I've ever heard. I'm probably not going to really get him in the shot, but he had good service. I can tell right through that speaker. Clear voice. Told me all the dipping sauces. Straight up. They're a little quick. We got to go back to get the receipt. That's okay. It's not a big deal. But we're going to have to run through a second time. Still giving them good service, though. Can't do anything without the receipt. So we got to go back around and get a receipt. No big deal. Okay. And I don't have the green thing, so. Okay. Almost. Almost. Okay. You're gonna have to get that receipt, sir. Oh, man. Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Gotta have that. Right there. Without that, can't do anything. Got it. We got the receipt, and we're gonna head out. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna have to find the right one. All right. 1.5 miles for your McDonald's. We'll be there in 5 minutes, 10:17 p.m. on the Post Meridian. All right. Yep. Don't see it. We're spinning right here. We know the number. It should pop up. It'll flash right up on the screen, and we'll see. We can spin this way. There we go. Good. Now we got it. Okay. We'll see if we can get this one here. It's kind of hard to see. Nope, not those two. Yep. Yeah, that number's too high. I don't see why. Yep, we found it. All right, we're good. Oh, got it. Hey, thanks, Korean. Okay. Sorry about that. Circle K, it's Circle K. It's probably tobacco or wine or beer. It's going to be 7.2 miles, 15 minutes, 10:36 p.m. is arrival. It can also possibly be candy. Sometimes they buy Cheetos and candies and, I don't know, ice cream or something. Usually it's going to be like a Jewel, menthol packets. It could be Copenhagen. It could be cigarettes. We'll find out later. It's, you know, this is what they do. And we'll be there at 10:36 in the PM as in Post Meridian. I'm sorry, Post Meridium. Or Post Meridium. As in yummy. Yeah. Wade's got all messed up. So we're going to have to switch back around. And it's going to spin me in a circle. It's not right here. That's a Mercedes lot. No, they didn't change it. They didn't change it. It's back where the Mercedes lot is. This is Pinstripes. We got a guy right over here. Okay. It's a bowling rink. But that's not where the drop is, though. It's a Circle K. That's a 7-Eleven up there. We got to find the Circle K they're talking about. They missed it probably by a digit. Or probably putting an S on it. But this is Pinstripes, so we can go here and figure out what they're doing. Because this is what they're doing, if you can see it. And he passed by. Shamu passed by. This is where it's in the middle of nowhere. That's not a Circle K. That's something else. It's not a Circle K. We're gonna find it. Grow up, not weed. It's gonna be in Frisco. It's the wrong city. So I thought they were messing with me. It's the first option, which is the wrong one. Frisco is the right one. So they do have a Circle K at that address, but it's in Frisco. It's like 6527 or something like that. And I was right here trying to figure out why they put me right by the Mercedes lot, and boom, Shamu naturally. Right by these car lots that they watch over. Now, we're gonna spin around this way. 6.7 is gonna be how far the Circle K is. It's gonna be a 16-minute drive. We'll be there at 10:55 p.m. on the arrival. It'll probably be a Red Bull. It's a Red Bull run. I don't know, some other kind of energy drink. Someone playing video games. I don't know. I don't know why. What it does is that sometimes it'll give you the same address for Plano rather than Frisco or whatever. The Colony address or Frisco or whatever. I don't know. So it puts me in the middle of a car lot, and I'm like, that doesn't look like a Circle K. The first thing you're thinking is, what's going on with Waze? It's because it gives you options to press on this city for this address or another city, which is the difference between Plano and Frisco, is what I'm guessing. So we're heading to Frisco. We're probably going to pass where the Dallas Cowboys train. Then we'll pick up their energy drinks and drop them off the doorstep. It can get tricky if you don't press on the right button on the right address, and it only gives zip codes. It doesn't give the city. The zip code's like 75234 or something crazy. It's zip code 75034. So I pressed on the wrong one. It took me to the wrong zip code, right beside a Mercedes dealership. Okay, it's 75034. That's why we're going another, 14 minutes or whatever. It can do that because it's going to give you an option when you select on Runner. It'll give the option this address, and this address. That means they have this address that's the same at this zip code, but if you switch the zip code, it'll have the exact same address at the other zip code. And since it's a common name, it's a Circle K on a common road, I guess Dallas Parkway, then it can take you to the other zip code. You're like, what in the world am I doing right by a car lot rather than a Circle K? You can figure that up. But what I always say is, grow up, not weed. Anyway, this is kind of a business district. We're headed to 75034, which is a different zip code, which will be a Circle K there. Dallas Parkway. The Dallas Parkway is going to eventually take you right by the Improv in Addison. If you keep going this way, you'll turn that way towards the Improv, which is that Beltline? I don't know if it's Beltline or not. No, it's Beltline and Marsh or something like that. I'll figure it out later. I'll recognize the turn because I'm familiar with this area. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to keep you all awake. This is a long vlog. I know. I'm sorry. I get excited sometimes on these vlogs. That's Kincaid right back there. Probably right here. Yep. This looks like it is very close to the Improv. It's where Ryan Lunt got selected to be the best comedian in Texas, and I got to video it and put it on my channel. It's right down that way. This is known as Legacy. It's in that area. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's down that way. And you keep going, you'll run right into the Improv. Talk about grow up. Go right to the Improv and grow up, and don't throw up. Let's see if we can continue. Let's see if this is right, because I don't know if it's right or not. It looked right, so I'm just guessing. But it's probably on a different road, but you can still go that way and then turn like a sideway to another road that will lead to it. Legacy Circle. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Let me see. This looks like almost like Plano kind of stuff. Anyway, it looks like that. It looks like that turnoff right there, or that exit. It looks very similar. Anyway, the Improv is like down that way, probably. This is headquarters, which goes to the cowboy training facility. So we're probably Frisco. It says headquarters right here. And it doesn't say it here. Does it? Yes, it does. Right there. Very blurry. We're gonna see this snake up this way. Telescopic. Alright. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I kind of know where improv is. I want to say it's Belline Marsh, something like that. There's an address. It's in Addison. Okay, so that probably just looked like where it was. But they can certainly put an improv there, and it would be great. They can put an improv really anywhere. They could probably put an improv in the section of the post office, and it would just be the greatest post office you'd ever think of in the world. You know, you're sitting there waiting to turn in your mail, and you got a guy like Seinfeld you go into the post office, you go out of the post office, Cole, you go back in the post office, you turn in your mail, and then you go out of the post office. Why do you do that? Why do that? Why? You listen to Scott on Tape too much. What's Scott on Tape doing? Is he Columbo? Is he Peter Falk? What's going on, Cole? I don't know. What's going on is that you got $1 billion and I don't. A stand-up comedian with $1 billion. What's wrong with that? You buy Cheerios. You're a guy that purchased cereal in the grocery store, like Wheaties, and you eat it. And then you talk about it and people laugh. And they give you $1 billion. That's me going. I know he jogged around. Seinfeld was a big jogger. He would jog around and tell his jokes. He's into logic. I buy cereal. What's wrong with that? Do you know what people eat cereal for? People will eat cereal so they don't masturbate as much. It's been studied. If you see a guy eating cereal, he probably has a problem. What's wrong with the grape nuts? You don't know why you're buying that, do you? It's laughing. It's true. We know he's like a priest. Okay, look. Dallas Parkway is going to take me over this way. I have no idea where the improv is. But you know what? Ryan Lunt knows, okay? I just filmed him there one time. He's pretty funny. He tells jokes about cats. And how cats father other, I don't know. It's how cats are parental cats that have babies. Cats that have cats with other cats, and then babies come out of the cats, or they're kittens. They're not babies, they're kittens. He tells those kind of jokes. And people just love cat jokes. You're going to get laughs with cat jokes. You talk about your cat and your cat tail, and Billy Corgan cutting off a cat tail and then going to school with the cat tail sticking out. You might get a laugh, because he really did that. But it's not funny, because cats don't need that. But it happened to a cat. We don't know the results of the cat, or if he got a psychologist for the cat. But don't do that to a cat. Now, Billy Corgan cut the tail off a cat one time. People don't know it. It happened. And he went to school with the cat tail in his back pocket all day long, and then he became famous. These things make people famous. Why would someone cut a cat tail off and put it in the back of the pocket of your jeans? Look at this stuff right here. That building's called 12. It's got a little star right next to it over here. See that says 12? Right next to it. That's where they train Dallas Cowboys. That's their training facility on the other side of that building. All right, we're gonna go ahead to Circle K. We'll be there really soon, and we're gonna pick up your nicotine. No, it's actually not nicotine, I'm sorry, it's an energy drink. It's a Red Bull energy drink. And we're gonna drop the Red Bull energy drink at your doorstep and run off. No, we're not gonna run off. This area you don't really have to. They have probably more money than Trump. Probably. Telling satanic jokes about Billy Corgan and cats and cattails. It was a true story, though. I've heard about it. Someone explain it to me. Expand on that, Scott on Tape. Billy Corgan cutting off tails of a cat, sticking the cat tail in the back pocket and going to school. Probably high school. Explain that to me. I'd like to know the details, what was going on in Billy Corgan's mind. I know he was severely abused by his stepmom because she burned him with cigarettes, but that cat didn't do anything to him. That'd have been a serious crime nowadays. Nowadays, he'd done some time for that. Oh yeah. Think what happened to Michael Pitt. Not Michael Pitt. What was the guy name? I don't remember his name. He was a cowboy. He was a Dallas cowboy that hurt dogs. He was a dog fighter, and they got him. I don't remember his name though. It was Michael something. But he got in trouble with the law for it and had to pay a fine and everything. No cats with missing tails. Well, there's Manx, but we don't want any cats with missing tails anywhere. It's online. I used to sell them. These are online.
Okay, let me try. What's your name? Okay, go ahead.
I need the receipt. All right, I need it in a bag. What location is it?
It's right there. You see?
Yeah, I got it. You gave me the receipt, right? That's what I asked for.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Where is the receipt?
I gave you.
You gave me the receipt? I think the receipt was never taken. I don't see the receipt anywhere. Yeah, he's asking for cash. He took the sign off though. Cash like that, and you see the actual is on. If you look at the Verifone or whatever the credit card reader is on, get them on tape. Make them remove that from the door. There is no cash only. You got it? Boomers, you got it? Generation X, Generation Y, everybody, get them on videotape. It's highly illegal.